And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Hawks. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Butler. And he lays it straight in. Butler's got the first points up on the board for Miami.
Not an easy shot that time from Butler, fighting through that contact, but his strength worked for him.
Here's Suggs. It's deflected. Outside, Hero. Back to Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's Wagner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes, creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Black. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Butler. Drains the 19-footer. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
To the paint, here's Black, and he dunks it down.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
To the inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, here's Suggs. Now recovering. And it's Wagner missing. Suggs with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
At 6'5", Suggs has really good size for his position, and he knows how to use it when he's inside the painted area, too.
Lowry passes to Jovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Three-pointer, Butler, and he's good on the three ball. Butler's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Orlando making some changes. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 3. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
The Magic trail by 3. Stolen. Martin, the pass to Richardson. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Anthony. The Magic again can't hit. The Heat leading by 3. Martin with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Deep 2 from Robinson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Richardson with the double team. Wagner wide open. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Here's Hackett. No good that time. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. 27 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Houston, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Kicks it to Robinson. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Hawkins. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now, always doing his best to get right into the grill of whoever he's guarding.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the power forwards position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Down low, Hero. Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Miami trailer. Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Back to Lowry. Jovic passes to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Black kicks to Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Raptors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Magic lead by 1.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility is such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
That free throw good from Butler.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Black. And so Butler nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Anthony. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Shots good by Butler.
And, you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Anthony Jaquez with the rebound. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Hero. Butler passes to Lowry. Three-pointer. The Heat with a fresh 14.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the first one drops. A different look for Miami. Caleb Martin's checked in for Butler. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Adebayo drops them both. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Bitadze, and it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Ryan is checked in for Adebayo. And so he makes both from the line. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Martin. That one wide left. The Magic have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Anthony can't hit. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Bryant. Goes up the baseline. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Heat lead by 6. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Richardson outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, like to fire under the starters, baby.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. From 10 feet out, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
The defense was far from awful. However, he still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Knocked loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler feeling out a bit. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 15 points.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
Pass to Bitadze. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat leading by 10. And the pass to Jovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. That's now 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Black. Lowry covering. Pass to Bitadze. He kicks it to Suggs. It's good from long range. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Back to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Floats one. He lays it in. And the Heat lead by 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Fades. And it's Wagner missing.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's Butler, and it's good from the elbow. Butler's got 17 now.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's going to stay fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pocket 6. Here's Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Houston. And it's Miami with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside, it's stolen by Carter. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Pulls up. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Back to Lowry. They get a hand on it. Robinson against Anthony. Here's Butler. No good there off the double clutch. The Magic trail by 11. And Wagner has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson on the wing over Anthony. Robinson misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
Tough to know if Anthony's going to drive by you or pull up. He's got both in his package. Had the defender on his heels there with the slick handle.
Here's Butler. It's good. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jaquez the pass to Lowry. From past the arc. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pinned 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat leading by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Black. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Miami leading by 12. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
One shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Black. Banchero outside. Baseline try. Tries again. And then Carter with the dunk.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. A solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Knocked away. Passes it to Carter. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
The Magic trail by 17. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in.
Show them some support.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Carter down low. He is guarded by Adebayo. Miami leading by 17. Hero finds Butler. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Carter missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Now, here's Adebayo. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 21.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Robinson. Back to Butler. Can he keep it going? Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
Yeah, I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Suggs kicks to Black. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Here's Black. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Suggs with the ball. Robinson on him. And they get it back. And there's the pass to Suggs. Out to Carter for the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Black. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hero. Out to the wing. Jovic passes to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Wagner against Butler. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with the ball. No good. Shot missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So he's just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.